If you are a beginner and you have no idea where to start your skincare routine, I guess this video is for you. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rajeshri and today I am going to talk about beginners friendly skincare routine. Without wasting any time, let's get into the video. I have seen a lot of people recommending products with compromised skincare ingredients mainly for beginners just because they are affordable. See, always choose quality over quantity. You don't need a ton of products to have a very good skin or a healthy skin. Mainly, I feel investing in one good product is better than investing in 10 bad products. I personally feel that beginners should start your skincare routine with a very good quality products. Let me tell you this, you start with a skincare routine with a very high expectations. Most of us have unbelievable expectations from our skincare. But let me tell you this, you start with a very high hopes with your skincare journey and you use these affordable, very compromised skincare ingredient products. In result, your skin won't accept them as nicely as it should. Then you'll end up with pimples, breakouts, and you'll end up with skin barrier issues. Using products with compromised skin ingredients can result in barrier damage, which is a very bad thing to have in your skin. When I was a beginner into skincare, I have no one to tell me that choose products which concentrate on your skin barrier, because we have a very good skin barrier, but we introduce this cheap quality products into our skincare routine and we destroy our skin barrier. If you are a beginner, the one you need to concentrate on products which don't mess up with your skin barrier. If you mess up with your skin barrier, you will face more problems in the future than you already have. So always concentrate on products which actually repair your skin barrier. So don't stress too much on acne, don't stress too much to get rid of your pigmentation or hyperpigmentation issues. Always choose products which are very good for your skin barrier. If your skin barrier is very healthy, automatically your skin will be very healthy. When I was a beginner, I have no one to tell me this, and let me tell you, I have used all hype products in the skincare market and I have destroyed my skin barrier, and I realized it very lately. And I don't want this to happen with you guys. That's why I'm stressing on this point this much, that you need to concentrate on your skin barrier than your actual problems. You're a beginner and you don't want to spend a lot of money on your skincare because you're just starting into it. You have seen a random video on YouTube and they are showing all products at a very low cost, and you are like, oh my god, okay, I can try these products and I can get a super good skin. Most of us feel that way, but that doesn't work that way. You need to study your skin, you need to study the ingredients. If you choose products which have low quality ingredients or ingredients which can potentially irritate you, so you're doing more damage to your skin. Your skin is very good at repairing itself. You shouldn't cause more damage just by adding these affordable products with compromised skin ingredients. And I'm not telling that affordable products are always bad, but I'm telling that choose products wisely, but always choose products according to the ingredients, not according to the price. That's what I'm trying to say here. We feel that we are starting a very good skincare routine with a minimum budget and we start using it, and after a while our skin acts like crazy and we end up with a lot of pimples and a lot of breakouts. And right off the bat we get very discouraged, and mainly we get to this conclusion that, oh my god, my skin is very sensitive, and mainly our moms start bashing us for wasting our money on those products. So that's why what I'm trying to say here is invest your money in good quality ingredients, in good quality skincare. In this way, you don't potentially damage your skin barrier. Most of the skincare beginners start their skincare routine with a very low cost products. That's not the case, guys. I feel beginners should start their skincare routine with a very good quality products, because your skin is not used to any kind of skincare products till then. If you start using a bunch of products immediately, your skin will get panic and it will cause irritation and inflammation issues. So always choose products according to the quality ingredients and not according to the price. Let's start off with a few points you need to keep in mind before starting with a skincare routine. But the first and the most important point here is always start slow. Don't start using all new skincare products at once. If you start using a bunch of ingredients at once, your skin will definitely get panic and it will result in inflammation and irritation. You will end up with lots of bumps on your face. That's not what any one of us want to our skin, right? So always start using skincare slowly. Don't buy a bunch of skincare products at once and start them using at once. It will really panic your skin and your skin might not have the time to adjust to the ingredients you're using on it. The second point you need to keep in your mind before starting with a skincare routine is always pin down your priority. Like, what's your priority? What's your goal by using this skincare routine? Is it tackling your acne? Is it tackling your pigmentation issues? Is it tackling your hyperpigmentation? What is your ultimate goal by using this skincare routine? First, you need to know it. Right now, my goal from any skincare product is repairing my damaged skin barrier. I have used a ton of skincare products in my past, even which are not necessary for my skin, and I ruined my skin barrier. And now I'm in a journey where I'm repairing my skin barrier. So this is the main point you need to keep in your mind before starting your skincare routine, because if you know a goal or if you know a destination, you will definitely start walking in that way. You won't walk in 3 different ways and you will end up in somewhere else like I did. Third point, and a very important point you need to keep in your mind, is please stay away from the DIYs which shows to use lemon and baking soda on your face. Actually, I did it for myself. I used lemon on my face. I even used mustard on my face. I used baking soda on my face. Lemon, baking soda, walnut shells, all these ingredients are not at all good for your skin. I guess I'm done with the valuable information every beginner should know before starting with their skincare routine. Now let's talk about the budget. I feel 2000 to 2500 is a very good budget for a beginner to start with a skincare routine. If you have a budget of 2000 to 2500, let me tell you, you will have a bomb skincare routine. That's for sure. Some of you might think that 2000 is or 2500 is a very huge amount to start with a skincare routine. Let me do a little bit of math just for you. Let us assume that you spend 2500 on your skincare routine and these products will last you for 3 to 4 months. Let us assume that these products are going to last you for 4 months. 2500 divided by 4, which means you're spending around 625 rupees each month. Like for 4 months, you're spending 625 rupees for each month. Now let's calculate how much you're going to spend on your skin every day. Now let's divide it by 30. You're going to spend 20 rupees, like 21 rupees on your skin every single day. Can't we even spend 21 rupees on our skin every single day? We don't even get a 5-star chocolate with 20 rupees, guys. Skincare is very affordable if you see it in this way. Generally, if anyone asks me to recommend them products, I generally ask them for their budget because I really want them to get the best products which are available in that budget. But I personally feel 2000 to 2500 is a very good budget to start with. Your skin is going to represent you in a few years, so make your decisions wisely. Okay, we are done with all the information and all the priorities you need to know before starting your skincare routine as a beginner. Now let's actually dive into the products you need to get as a beginner. The first product you need to get as a beginner is a makeup remover. I know most of us don't apply makeup every single day, but you don't need a makeup remover to remove your makeup. You need a makeup remover as your first cleanse. Most of us use sunscreens daily, and sunscreen is a very tough product to get rid of. You generally can't get rid of your sunscreen just by using a mild cleanser. So it's really important to double cleanse your skin even if you are not applying any makeup. The second product you need to have in your skincare routine is a cleanser. Cleanser is the most important part in anyone's skincare routine, and you need to choose your cleanser according to your skin type. Choose a very gentle cleanser which is suitable for your skin type and which can actually get rid of all the dirt, grime, makeup from your skin. I already did a very detailed review on face washes on my YouTube channel. I would leave a link in the description box. You can definitely check it out. And the pro tip is don't wash your face more than twice a day. The second product you need to have in your skincare routine is a toner. I generally like to use rose water as my toner because rose water is very hydrating and soothing on our face. If you don't like rose water, or if you feel rose water is an extra step, you can definitely skip it. I generally don't use physical scrubs on my face, and I don't encourage anyone to use actual physical scrubs on the face like the walnut scrubs we used to use back in the day. You can definitely use chemical exfoliating toners. I really like one from Dr. Sheth's. Their Gulab and Glycolic toner is very good toner for any skin type. And I really like the Ordinary Glycolic 7% toning solution. Both of them are really nice. But if you want to exfoliate your skin, you can use these glycolic acid toners in the night, like in your night skincare routine. You shouldn't use chemical toners on every single day. You can use them 2 to 3 times a week and you're good to go. The fourth product you need to have in your skincare routine is obviously a moisturizer. No matter what your skin type is, you should have a moisturizer and you should be using a moisturizer. Choose your moisturizer according to your skin type. I generally don't use a moisturizer in my AM routine because I use a sunscreen which is suitable for my skin type. So I generally don't gravitate towards a moisturizer in my morning skincare routines. But if you want to use a separate moisturizer with your sunscreen, you can definitely do it. You can definitely use a separate moisturizer as well. But personally, I don't feel the need of using separate moisturizer in my daytime skincare routine because I'm using a very hydrating moisturizing sunscreen which also adds up as my moisturizer. The fifth product and the most important product of anyone's skincare routine is a sunscreen. If you want to skip all the products and you want to use only one product, I would definitely say to choose a sunscreen because sunscreen is a very important step in anyone's skincare routine. You might not realize it, but sunscreen is the most important anti-aging product in your skincare routine. So if you're not using a sunscreen, definitely get a sunscreen now. These are the most important skincare products anyone should have in their skincare routine, neither a beginner or an expert. So yeah, your morning skincare routine must be a cleanser, a toner, which is an optional step, a moisturizer, I feel even this is an optional step, and a sunscreen. In your night skincare routine, obviously you are going to double cleanse your skin. Then you need a makeup remover, a cleanser, a toner, a chemical exfoliator or a rose water toner. And the next step is moisturizer. So you're going to have 4 products in your nighttime skincare routine, and obviously your lip balm. You can definitely use your lip balm in your morning skincare routine if you don't wear a lipstick. Definitely use a lip balm in your night skincare routine. I guess this is the most practical skincare routine for anyone. If you are a beginner, you will love this skincare routine, and I'm not going to include any kind of product recommendations in this video because I'm going to do a separate product recommendations according to the skin types in future. So in this video, I'm just talking about the basics. I know now I'm going to get a lot of questions like, what about an eye cream, what about a serum, what about a concentrate, what about an emulsion, what about face masks and face scrubs. Let me tell you, you don't need a million products just to have healthy skin. Let's talk about eye creams. Eye creams, most of the time eye creams are moisturizers, so you can definitely use your moisturizer as your eye cream. And when we talk about serums, you need to choose your serums according to your skin concerns. Most of the time people ask me like, I have dry skin, please suggest me a serum. I feel moisturizer can do the job. You don't need a separate serum to work for your skin dryness. Serums are concentrates of ingredients, so they work really well in targeting your skin conditions, not targeting your skin type. So don't choose serums according to your skin type most of the time, but choose your serums according to your skin conditions. That's how serums work. If your skin is very good at accepting the previous skincare routine we have talked about, you can definitely choose a serum which suits your skin's concerns in the future. But yeah, serum is not that necessary if you have healthy skin already. I guess I'm done with all the points I wanted to include in this video, and I'm repeating this again. Start slow. You don't need to hustle. You don't need to buy a ton of products just to build your own skincare routine. You probably need 4 to 5 skincare products to maintain your skin healthy. Always keep your expectations low. Don't don't imagine for miracles to happen in a single day. Skincare is a journey, skincare is not a destination. Keep that in mind. Always start slow, you can definitely reach your destination. I hope you found this video helpful. If you do, please subscribe to my channel and like this video. If you are not following me on Instagram already, I would leave a link in the description box. Please follow me on Instagram as well. See you in my next video. Until then, bye.